Good evening, everyone. It's been my pleasure. It's been my privilege to have been a part of Outfest since 1998. I've been a ticket buyer, I've been a major donor, I've been a filmmaker, and now I'm a part of the staff, which means I've seen a lot of these opening night speeches, and I stressed a lot over it. I can't pull off Kirsten Schaefer's high heels. I can't pull off Hedwig's makeup. I tried it, and you have all been spared. So I'll simply try to be brief. At 21, I was struggling with finding the courage to come out. I never dreamt it was going to be possible to marry another man. I identified with Morris and Scudder in the Merchant Ivory film Morris. I was sure that I was going to have to abandon the world I knew to be my true self and to find somebody to love. Thankfully, that didn't turn out to be the case. But having the right to marry doesn't mean we're living in a post-homophobic, post-transphobic world. In many states, people can still be fired or evicted for being LGBT. Our youth, our LGBT youth, are bullied 4 times more than straight youth. Our trans brothers and our trans sisters are still facing an alarming rate of violence and discrimination. And studies show that 1 in 3 Americans are still not comfortable with LGBT people. So our work is not done. But when you look at the progress we've made in just 10 short years, the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, DOMA struck down, and now a constitutional right to marriage, it's a lot easier to envision a world where all LGBT people have the same rights and the same privileges as everybody else. We have proven that our community can create change. So we'll keep working. Creating that change, however, is a big job. Outfest has an invaluable role in that job. Our stories, LGBT stories told via film, television, or the web, are an incredibly powerful tool shaping our culture. The real raw pain we experienced, seeing Brandon Tina's tragic story in Boys Don't Cry, following Jamal's struggles to be heard and recognized on Empire, and reliving the homophobia faced by gay hero Alan Turing in The Imitation Game, have helped us imagine and work to build a world where we are equal and protected, our lives no different from anyone else's. Outfest works to help create, share, and protect those stories. Through Outfest Forward, we work to nurture emerging voices. 4 years ago, with our partners at the LGBT Center, we launched Outset, our Young Filmmakers Project. I think a lot of our Outsetters are in the audience tonight. Janella Laxon from that first class, I love you, Janella. Janella won our Audience Award with the film she created through that program. She received scholarships and used it to help her get into NYU Film School. This year, Janella graduated from NYU Film School, and her thesis film premiered at Cannes and is playing at Outfest Los Angeles this week. Our festivals, Outfest Los Angeles and Outfest Fusion, provide a launching pad for our filmmakers. They lift their work up above an incredibly crowded media marketplace, making sure their stories are seen and that they reach audiences not just here in Los Angeles, but around the world. Directors like Gus Van Sant, producers like Christine Vachon screened their earliest works here at Outfest before going on to become some of this generation's most venerated storytellers. Hundreds of successful actors, writers, editors, and filmmakers have come up through the ranks at Outfest. Due in great part to our work, their films have been seen around the world and have shaped innumerable lives. The Outfest UCLA Legacy Project ensures that these stories are protected for future generations and that they are made available around the world. What began 10 years ago with the restoration of Parting Glances is now the only resource of its kind in the world, housing over 35,000 works depicting our lives. Over that same decade, we have restored 23 titles that could have been lost forever to history. Through these programs, Outfest is creating change. We're creating change for filmmakers, we're creating change for our community, and we're creating change in the world. Tonight, I want to say a very special thank you to the staff of Outfest. We've had a lot of change this year, and our staff has continued to work tirelessly with enthusiasm and with passion to make sure that our programs continue, that we continue to serve our mission. And I have to say, it is truly an honor and a joy to work alongside of you. To the audience tonight, if the mission of Outfest means something to you, help us grow. Become a member, maybe buy a few more tickets this week. Think about how the company you work for can support our efforts. In the 17 years I've been a part of the Outfest community, I have witnessed our impact firsthand. I have seen the Janellas soar as emerging filmmakers, had my own perceptions challenged and changed by the films I saw here. And I've witnessed the same in my family, my friends, and the community. Help us continue to create, share, and protect stories that will move us forward. Have a good evening.